coaster.
What's up YouTube, Crazy K5 bringing another video. As you can tell, I finally got myself an intro sorted. Let me know what you think about it. I mean, I think it's quite cool, but you have to let me know on that one. Got a bit of an Alpha Jackal challenge today. Playing on Financial District, running about with the Alpha Jackals, who obviously I'm at a disadvantage here. I've got a feline on backup. Try and get a nice grenade there off the rip like you saw in the video the other day. Didn't really happen. Get killed by this guy behind the car, like head glitching, but I'm not actually, it's going to be a whole gameplay this one. I'm not going to cut it because it's got some pretty funny moments in it. So they actually end up, the enemy team actually ends up, it's pretty balanced to start with, and then my team, we've got a couple of DSG users, and obviously DSG on this map is very powerful, so actually they all end up sitting in the base like 8 players, so it's quite funny. Actually playing against an old mate of mine from 360 who migrated over to PC as well. Dino, he's actually started a channel, so it'll be linked in the description. Just click, you know, he's got a pretty sick first video, so I'll recommend you check that out. So yeah, I'm facing up myself with the Alpha Jackal with the silencer against players that have got the Grendels and DSGs and assault rifles and stuff. So obviously it's not best suited for this map, but I had a lot of fun with it anyway. One thing I have noticed is, right, if you've got the DLC, like if you brought the DLC deluxe pack, whatever, so you get all the attachments and all the dog tags for the weapons. You get the silencer for the Alpha Jackal. Now, a lot of guns in this game are a bit weird, like certain attachment combinations and stuff reduce recoil and things that really shouldn't have. Like when they patched the Alpha Jackal, like I don't think I actually touched it with the silencer. Like it seems a lot more powerful with the silencer than it does without it. So it doesn't, you know, you don't get the beast sort of sound of it, but it drops people a lot quicker, I find, with the silencer for some strange reason. But using maneuverability, weapon pro, and expanded arsenal, like I only pull out the feline a couple of times, like, but so it's quite a funny video. I ain't got extended mags yet as well, like that's another thing. Like, I would have been able, certain situations on this gameplay, like I would have been able to do a lot better if I had the extended drum. So you actually get 16 rounds, and you can be a lot more aggressive with it. There you go, Dean picks me off there. It's got a pretty sick camo as well for it, and the stalker camo is pretty epic. No, actually I'll get a bit of revenge on him there, get him back. But yeah, I'm quite surprised actually how I managed to go positive. Like obviously I weren't going to dominate the lobby with this sort of setup, but if I was using the suppressor with maneuverability, low profile and expanded arsenal for ammo or whatever, then it might have been a different story. But you know, take this guy out. This guy, I mean, I just slide straight away from that guy. Don't know what his thumbs were doing or what his hands were doing, but I just turned back around and killed him. He's obviously, his rank was quite low. He's quite a new player, so Captain Cook, take him out. Start pushing their spawn now. I've only got 8 rounds left, so I jumped down on this guy. Well, actually, I wasted a few shots there, get an assist. One shot that, like, just get a burst into that guy. Put out the feline. That's also silenced up. Shoot that guy down. This guy melts it, gets melted. I actually had some really competitive games today. Like teams were sort of unbalanced at some points, and then balanced at others, and then unbalanced in the enemy's favour. And you know, it's a bit of a strange sort of setup. Like this lobby, like certain players, I had a game when I would do epic. Dean had a game where he would do epic. Like sometimes we squatted up, and then he had a couple more games where like we'd get mollywopped. But I think largely it's down to who gets the new players on their team really. Try and swarm with this guy. Actually, I do barely any damage to that thing, and I'll walk up to it like I'm some sort of tank and just completely fail on that one. There's quite a few funny fail moments in this video, so I hope you enjoy them. Like this guy over here, like this is a big fail. Like, he's cloaked. I'm spraying him. Miss all my shots, and I just get taken out by the pinger. So that's quite a funny fail there. But it is what it is. Yeah, it's quite funny. Low profile on the pinger. Ah, sweet. Yeah, won't show up on the radar. Nah, I'll just get a hit marker here with a grenade, but no one else can really get any streaks together to sort of get a swarmer to take that thing out yet. But come over here, try hitting cards and really don't hit anyone. Like, I should have really stuck around like the centre area, like I did with the K-Vault gameplay, like I recommended in that gameplay. Obviously, stay close quarters, but obviously they're all over their team. That I just get melted there trying to challenge, that sort of range with an Alpha Jackal weren't really going to happen. Just picks me off. Nice shot from him. Ping is still up and running. Try and grenade it again, but I don't even think I get a hit mark on that. I just get just bounces off it. So I'll start rushing towards here again. Let the people down here. He's cloaked up, so take him out. As far as close quarters goes, I mean, you can do alright with the Alpha Jackal, like, especially if you put rapid fire on, like, you can do well, but it's based largely around, I think, the suppressor and the extended barrel, or extended mag, sorry. Same guy again, like, that was a very unlucky, like, sort of spawn, like, I just jumped and below me was a primed grenade, so that was a bit unlucky. Spawned here again. Charging towards him for a grenade, I'm actually getting hit by the DSG, get a hit marker with a grenade, so I know someone's weak up there, but Dean takes me out again. We sort of trade back and forth, like he'll kill me a few times and I'll kill him a few times, so he has just rebooted as well, so he ain't got a lot of stuff with his Grendel and that, but jump up here, fail, jump, get this guy, new player sort of hiding there. Even though he's a new player, you do sort of see quite a few players sitting around that area, like, there you go, I traded it in there. Like, it's good sniper spots, you got to look out for them sort of spots, like if someone's got a DSG or a Grendel up in that spot, do get quite a lot of cover and quite a lot of vantage points from that, so either employ the tactics yourself or just watch out for it, because people do take advantage of that. This is when I think they will start sort of hanging out in the spawn, so I'll just end up charging their spawns, but completely foul this guy. Like, I'll get a punch on him, sitting there trying to reload, trying to switch, reload again, he just pulls out a Nova and sort of knocks me out, but Nova's a very good gun. It's a very good secondary. Like, if you got the fire, if you got the trigger thing for it, it's very good. Hammer's my personal favourite, other than the Majestic. Like, I love the Majestic. Like, Weapon Pro Rapid Fire with the K-Vault. Like, that is an excellent setup there. Like, I love that. Yeah, I love the Majestic. You can't beat a good hand cannon in any sort of game. Like, I love like all the hand cannons from Battlefield and that. Which, if you are waiting on my Battlefield 4 montage, I am sorry. Like, I'm having a lot of trouble sort of getting into live at the moment, sort of retrieving my clips, so I am trying to work on it. I am trying to get some clips together. Obviously, I do want to vary it a bit. I don't want it to just purely be Crisis, this channel, so I want some COD and some, well, mainly Battlefield in there, like, not so much COD, but I don't mind a bit of COD every now and again, but obviously I want to get some Battlefield in there. I've got some pretty decent, I've got some pretty sick clips saved up on my Xbox One, so epic flanks and outplaying people, so when I can finally get onto Xbox Live and upload my DVR clips, the montage will start getting made, but as it happens at the moment, can't get on. Funny thing is, my brother can get on fine, but every time I go to on my Xbox, I check on Xbox Live and there's always got a service alert up saying, oh, unable to sign in or whatever, but it's only happened since the Lizard Squad attack on Xbox, so I don't really know what's going on there, but I only ever go on the thing to sort of play Battlefield anyway, but I would record Battlefield on PC, like, but for some reason my software doesn't work. Like, I use AMD Wrap Gaming Evolved suite, like, everyone gets the software if they've got an AMD card, so everyone that's got an AMD sort of R9 270 and upwards can use this software and record, but For some reason, I think it's because Battlefield 4 on PC is browser based, so you can't actually, it doesn't actually come up with a record function for whatever reason. So I am trying to work around it. I might even have to get a capture card at some point, but spray that guy out of cloak. You know, I want to upload sort of some Battlefield gameplay as well as Crisis. So there you go. Nice shots from here, picks me off then. I actually think I could come down and get a revenge kill on him now. I'm not too sure on that one, but I think I do. No, you see, like, the whole lot. I actually think, like, on 360 and PS3, like, there's 6v6, like, it's absolutely insane on PC. Like, 8v8 at full server, I think it can be a little bit much sometimes. Like, there's just too many people on the map. Like, I think 6v6 is an awesome sort of balance as far as player count goes on these sorts of maps, because of the mobility. Like, everyone gets around so quick, and like you get in the game of deathmatch, instead of being like 12 players against each other, it's like 14, or not 14, it's like 16 players. So obviously it's very, very ridiculous. The deathmatch game is on this game. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. It's crazy. It's very, you know, all over the shop, but it's not ideal for going on good streaks or whatever. Like, you're gonna die a hell of a lot, especially on a map like Skyline. That guy just takes me out with a DSG. Like, people really favour the DSG on this map. Like, I prefer the Grendel, but my DSG isn't very good at the moment. Like, I used to be pretty damn good with it, you know, DSG and Gauze with red dot on 360, but I don't know, for whatever reason I can't. I wouldn't say I can't kill people with it, because I've got a gameplay, like, I've got a clip of me using the sniper scope with it, but I need to improve, you know, I need to get my shots on more on form with the DSG, and, you know, gameplay. I'll be uploading gameplay soon, like, with some DSG stuff, so hopefully my aim can be on point by then. But obviously you need stuff like, if you're playing against players that have already got the gun like maxed out, like muzzle brake and extended mag and stuff like that, it can be hard to beat. Like, I don't personally think I'm going to reboot again, because I mean, I've rebooted 5 times on 360 and I'm up to my 3rd reboot on this, and every time I do it I just get frustrated. Like, I feel like a slug without manoeuvrability. So it doesn't take too long to get it back, but it's just a frustrating sort of grind to get there. So technically I'm on my 7th reboot, but you never know. Even when I was max reboot on 3, I was like, oh, I need more reboots. So I'll probably will end up rebooting, but then again I might not. Like, I might leave it for a while, like have some good gameplay with all the perks and all the stuff sort of equipped, and have a lot of fun with the sort of different quirky weapons that you don't see a lot of, like the Alpha Jackal and that. So spray that guy. Like, the range ain't too bad. Like, if you can actually hit your shots with it, like, it's not too bad. Like, in here I'm just rushing the spawn, so all them players around me. Like, I think I actually put a comment in the mid, like, do you even spawn camp? But when I was playing the game, I didn't even realise like what was going on. Like, I thought it was full both sides. I thought it was quite a close game, but actually turns out the other guy were pinned in there. They weren't actually camping. Like, well, they were, but it was only because they were so far. Like, we had 2 guys with DSG. Literally, they were just pinned in their spawn. So it was very hard for them to break out of it. But I actually say, well, okay, lol, but you know, that weren't me being pissy. That was like, oh, okay, I was in the scoreboard now, I believe you. Like, so that was pretty funny. But like I say, it's not an epically like beast gameplay. I just thought it was quite a funny one to upload. So, bit of a challenge video. Let me know in the comments down below if you got any crazy sort of setups for me to use, like crazily, ridiculously underpowered weapons or setups for me to use, and I'll give it a shot. Like, I'm not afraid of that. Like, I've been through the whole KD thing on like Crisis 3 on 360, like trying my best to get it up and up and up, and I just play it on PC for fun now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to do well, but I'm not afraid to just have a mess about and sort of try different loadouts and mess about with it. Like I normally always switch my loadouts about anyway, but I'm not afraid to sort of really like try some crazy loadouts. So if you've got any, post it down in the comment section below, and I'll let you know on like. And it's quite possible that you'll see me, you know, see a video, or you know, quite possibly you'll see it in the video. So I shouldn't really challenge that guy. I mean, that was a pretty stupid thing. Like, there's another way to get up there. Like, I should have gone the opposite way and just shot him in the back because he wouldn't have expected it. But he was pretty much expecting someone to jump up there. But anyway, that's it. It's the end of the video. I hope you liked what you saw. This has been Crazy K-Fud. I'll see you in the next one.